General Hospital spoilers reveal that the writing has been on the wall for a while now when it comes to the buried secret in Brook Quartermain's past. As many fans had been guessing, it was confirmed earlier this month that Brook got pregnant as a teen and gave the baby up for adoption. Brook let herself get caught up in the moment as a camp counselor, so the show's been hinting that Dante Falconieri is going to be the father. Since Dante had a summer romance with Brook back then, he makes sense as the bio dad. Everything about this storyline has honestly been way too predictable. Plenty of viewers have figured out that Giovanni Gio Palmieri must be the kid that Brook surrendered, so there's just nothing all that surprising about this story. GA's writers could really use a way to shake things up, so what if they go for a baby daddy twist? Could the father of Brook child, Gio, turn out to be someone other than Dante? We can think of another option that'd be interesting since Cody was part of the whole camp scene when they were younger. What if Brook had a one-night stand with Cody at some point? Dante is already a wonderful father to Rocco Falconieri and would no doubt be a great dad to Gio too. Cody, on the other hand, is a hot mess who has barely been able to take care of himself for most of his life. It's true that Cody has formed a strong bond with James West, but being the fun uncle doesn't come with the same responsibilities. It would arguably be more interesting to watch Cody try to navigate a father-son relationship with Gio, especially since it'd mirror his own journey with Max Scorpio. There's no guarantee the writing team will take the story in that direction since they've been setting Dante up as the father for so long. However, Cody is worth keeping in mind as a bio-dad possibility since it would finally deliver a real curveball. Regardless, our GH predictions point to Brook's past blowing up soon, so she'll have to face the music with Harrison Chase. Likewise, Lois Cirillo will have to answer for the Gio secrets she's kept since Brook obviously doesn't know that's the son she gave up. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers reveal that a major character transformation is underway, and it's getting some big fan reactions. How do you feel about the new Jason Morgan? Of course, Steve Burton is still playing the character that many viewers have come to know and love over the years. It's just that Jason is starting to have a little bit of a different flavor. There was a time when Jason was totally loyal to Sonny Corinthos, but he's been willing to disappoint him lately. For starters, Jason rejected Sonny's suggestion that he should take over the mob business. That was about Jason putting Danny Morgan first and making sure they both stay safe. Jason can't put himself in deeper mob danger when he's Danny's only parent now. It would crush Danny if he lost Jason, especially since he already lost Sam McCall not too long ago. Of course, Jason doesn't want to do anything to put Danny in extra mob jeopardy either, so it's easy to see why he declined to fill Sonny's shoes. It was nice to see Jason step up as a good father since he hasn't always done that in the past. More recently, Jason disappointed Sonny yet again by siding with Tracy Quartermain at the Quartermain mansion. After Tracy begged Jason to put his family first instead of Sonny, that's exactly what Jason did. Despite Michael Corinthos' IQ visitation being on the line, Jason told Sonny that he couldn't take Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos away from Monica Quartermain, so he went against Sonny and Carly Spencer's wishes. Whether you agree with Jason's choice or not, it was a huge deal for him to stand his ground like that. Jason showed some surprising emotional depth as he teared up and embraced Tracy, so it was great to see some layers being peeled back. On social media, plenty of fans were glad to see this new version of Jason, one who's less stone cold and more of a family man who's willing to stand up for what he believes in. Even if you're not on board with Jason's decisions, at least he's getting to make some for himself and be independent for a change. General Hospital spoilers say Jason may undergo more character updates in the months ahead, so we'll pass along more story predictions and any other stunning news to come. General Hospital spoilers recap for reveals that Ava Jerome threatened to find another lawyer who could help her if Rick Lansing wouldn't. However, Rick didn't think Ava had enough to petition for immediate Avery Corinthos custody despite all the explosion drama. Besides, Ava had to be smart about her plays in this expensive custody feud, especially when she hadn't even paid Rick yet. Jen Sidwell eventually showed up looking for some art for his new home on Spoon Island, so Ava realized he was now Windermere's owner. Ava shared the news that she used to live there and explained her split from her ex-husband. Sidwell flirted with Ava a bit, bought some art, and invited her to help him place it at Windermere, so Ava happily agreed. Once Sidwell paid and left, Rick snatched the check out of Ava's hands to cover his first payment. At GH, Willow Corinthos was ready to do what was best for Michael Corinthos, so she allowed Sonny and Carly Spencer to have access to him. When Portia Robinson popped up to discuss Michael's next steps, Willow insisted on including Carly and Sonny. Portia noted that a bed had opened up in the burn unit at Johns Hopkins, but Carly said Jack Brennan could get Michael into a clinic in Germany that could offer a full recovery. Carly pointed to Ava Jerome as proof of how well this cutting-edge treatment could work, but Sonny wasn't sure about this. General Hospital prediction: Carly gets new love interest. Willow also had reservations since Portia didn't know anything about this treatment and couldn't make a recommendation for it as a result. It was decided that Michael needed to choose for himself, so Willow gave her approval for him to be woken up. Carly was by Michael's side as he regained consciousness and groaned in pain. After Carly tried to give Michael some reassurance, she revealed that he needed to make a choice. At Deception, Lulu Spencer showed up hoping for a job interview and caught Brook Lynn Quartermaine off guard. That led to more of Brook Lynn and Lulu's usual clashing until Maxie Jones arrived. Brook Lynn took off, so that gave Maxie a chance to play up her friendship with BLQ since she'd been there for her during a difficult time. Lulu took Maxie's word for it and pitched her desire to work at Deception, but Maxie wondered if she could really handle being Brook Lynn's assistant. At the Quartermaine mansion, Harrison Chase hinted that Tracy Quartermaine could face criminal charges over this situation with Willow's kids, but Tracy pushed him to butt out. Brook Lynn got involved later and suggested that if they actually talked to Monica Quartermaine, she would agree the children should be with their mother. At the Port Charles Grill, Jordan Ashford broke up a tense interaction between Cody Bell and Drew Quartermaine before it turned into a full-fledged fight. After Willow enacted her right as Michael's proxy to try and get her kids back, Nina pulled Sonny aside to try and make a compromise while Carly realized it was all Drew behind Willow's plan. Sonny eventually decided the kids needed their mother, and he and Carly needed to tend to Michael, who, at the same time, was about to suffer a heart attack until Isaiah took a chance and injected his IV with a medication that counteracts Digitalis and wound up stabilizing him. Meanwhile, Trina joined Stella for some yoga and found out that she's become friends with Kai at their yoga class. Later, Stella paid Tracy a visit where she confided in her about grieving baby Iron, and Tracy revealed she's worried about Monica. Lucky tried getting information on Cyrus from one of his fellow volunteers until Jocelyn showed up asking questions. The two swapped information about the town's #1 enemy, and Lucky took his new intel to Elizabeth and Lucas, who all determined that Cyrus had to be behind the Digitalist deaths. Meanwhile, Joss went to the PCPD and asked Anna to arrest Cyrus for Dex's stabbing. Lulu asked Tracy for help finding her daughter until they were interrupted by Martin, who informed her of Willow's new agreement about the kids, and she refused to let them go with Willow. When Sasha found out, she immediately went to the gatehouse and had it out with Willow over their past mistakes, while Nina tore into Drew over his. Back from Prague, Dante arrived at GH to comfort his father, while Jason suggested to Carly that Michael go to the clinic that treated Ava's burns until Felicia showed up and broke the news that they'd been barred from Michael's room. Okay, so we are all gearing up to say goodbye to General Hospital star Chad Duell already. The poor guy's character was badly burnt in the previous few episodes. Now, he is heading to a facility to recover. While Chad is leaving, there have been plenty of questions about whether or not he will return. The actor has now given us a hint about what the future holds. It was about 7 weeks ago when Chad Duell took onto social media to announce that he would be stepping back as Michael Corinthos. Like a true blue General Hospital star, he posted a picture with his GH family while he thanked the producers for the incredible opportunity. All fans were saddened by this news, so Frank Valentini took to social media to comfort everyone. He insisted that the gate for Chad's return is always open. The real question is, would Chad use that door? In a recent conversation with Maurice Benard for his podcast State of Mind, Chad opened up about his exit and what the future holds. He revealed that one of the key reasons for him leaving GH was because he is still processing his father's demise, and he wants to take some time off. Moreover, Chad has a young son, and it makes sense that he wants to spend some time with him. Now, with so many personal things piling up, Chad wants to step outside of his soap bubble and concentrate on his personal life. While in this conversation, he also opened up about how it would be work-wise. The actor says that he is open to pursuing other projects after he steps away from GH. Emphasizing on how he will do things when they feel right, the actor is full of gratitude. Coming to why we think he might not be coming back, because in the same interview, the actor thanked Frank Valentini, but also said that he didn't need to do that, which meant Frank didn't have to leave the door open for his return. However, he did acknowledge that he is very grateful that he has the option to come back when he wants. Given how the actor and the producer have been speaking about it, it looks like nothing is too decided on the soap right now. If Chad decides to go another way, it is also possible that Frank might have to recast his character. General Hospital spoilers and updates for Monday, January 20 tease an Inauguration Day preemption, wary warnings, and a mother's love. Inauguration Day will be preempted. Maxie Jones gives a wary warning, and Carly Spencer a mother's love to Michael Corinthos. General Hospital spoilers. Inauguration Day preempted. In the United States, ABC News is set to provide extensive coverage of the inauguration of President-elect Donald Trump, who will become the 47th president. The coverage kicks off in the morning, which means that General Hospital, along with all other U.S. soap operas on broadcast networks, will be temporarily interrupted. Canadian audiences may see a rerun, although we currently lack a detailed synopsis. If the inauguration coverage wraps up sooner than anticipated, viewers can expect either local programming or a rerun of General Hospital to fill the remaining time. This particular episode will not be available later on Hulu or the abc.com website. Instead, it will air on Tuesday, January 21. Willow Corinthos consented to let Carly and Sonny Corinthos visit Michael in the burn unit at GH and stay updated on his condition. She and Portia Robinson explored the possibility of transferring Michael to a burn unit at Johns Hopkins, a renowned teaching hospital, while Carly proposed a clinic in Germany. Willow ultimately decided that it should be Michael's choice, even though waking him from anesthesia would inflict significant pain. It was his decision to make. As Carly discusses this with Michael in his room, Willow finds herself in the hospital chapel with Drew Quartermain. She is anxious about whether she has jeopardized her chances of regaining custody of Wiley and Amelia Corinthos. Drew took a tough stance in Friday's episode, having Tracy Quartermain arrested at the Quartermain mansion, with Martin Gray by his side. In a questioning area, she argues, likely with Anna Devane, while Martin watches, shouting, When will you realize you're backing the wrong horse? It seems she's in a waiting area, not the usual questioning room for suspects, and she isn't handcuffed. However, she is clearly upset and trying to assert her influence over the PCPD, possibly using money as leverage. Tracy had no right to speak for Michael's children, yet she was at the estate claiming they were with Monica Quartermaine, even though they probably weren't. Spoilers. Anna's got a suspect. Anna seems to have another suspect in her sights for questioning, unless she's conversing with Martin or Tracy. The individual is dressed in black, just like Tracy. She inquires if this person is responsible for placing that device in Sonny's home, which led to the explosion that set Michael ablaze. This is bound to infuriate Tracy, who's already fuming. But Anna isn't concerned about Tracy's status as a Quartermaine or even the Queen of England. If she's broken the law, she's guilty. Hiding children, regardless of whether she's their great-great-aunt, doesn't change a thing. General Hospital spoilers. Wary warnings. In the deception office, Maxie offers crucial advice to Natalia Ramirez, who appears visibly troubled. By now, she must be aware of the devastating explosion that obliterated Sonny's warehouse and left his son in critical condition. Sonny's notorious reputation and his involvement in questionable enterprises often attract peril, and this incident is a clear example of that risk. Maxie cautions Natalia about the dangers of being too close to someone like Sonny. Sonny and Natalia have had a complicated romantic tension that has existed between them for a while. Ava Jerome has managed to locate Sonny, who is currently staying in a different place. During their heated exchange, she urges him to prioritize their daughter's well-being. Ava insists that he must take action for Avery Jerome Corinthos before it's too late, expressing her deep concern for her safety. Had she been at Sonny's penthouse when it was bombed, the consequences could have been dire for her as well. Meanwhile, it's clear that Ava's confrontation is taking a toll on Sonny. He's beginning to experience chest pains. Although he has nitroglycerin pills, likely prescribed by Isaiah Gannon, what he truly needs is surgery, potentially a pacemaker. General Hospital spoilers. A mother's love. Michael clearly struggled with pain from his burns, making the difficult decision Carly presented to him. The prospect of being in a burn clinic in Germany, where he could potentially regain his former self, weighed heavily on him. While the preview clip leaves his response unclear, spoilers suggest that Carly expresses gratitude to Jack Brennan for his assistance. Unbeknownst to Michael, Brennan had arranged for him to secure a spot at the German clinic, which now hosts some of the doctors from the Boronsky Clinic. Carly reassures Michael by stating, "Then that's what we're going to do," indicating that he may have ultimately agreed to the journey to Germany. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.